Hi, my name is Kyle, and today we're going to go through how to change a tool on the Raven. So to start off, we're going to go ahead and move our arm into a comfortable position for us to get at for changing the tool. And then the next step is to come to this upper bar here and lift that up, and we can pop this out slightly. And then we can, with a little bit of wiggle room, we can pull it out of the hole. And before we do this, you want to make sure your end effector is pointing straight down and the graspers are closed as well if you're changing one of these tools. So we can set that aside and go to the tool plate, which we now, to take off, we lift this guy up again and then push this down and just pop it straight off like that. And then we can set that aside, replace it if necessary. Okay, and then for our next step, for putting the plate back on, we're gonna go ahead and rotate these around just to make it easier for popping on, because as you can see, they have two little bars. One is longer than the other, and so to get them to pop on, you have to have them properly aligned. So to make that easier, we're just gonna go ahead and manually all straighten these to have the longer ones facing up. Just like that. And now with our plate, we can also straighten those bars in a similar configuration, and then go ahead and just pop it back on. Just like that. And to verify everything's connected correctly, we can just manually go through our cables, pulling them and making sure that once you pull each one, you're rotating these gears as well. Okay, great. Okay, and then for when we're putting our tool back on, to make sure that everything is centered, once everything is properly connected again, we're gonna pull all of our cables down so that they go until they stop. And then if you notice the longer bar here, we're gonna pull the cable back up until it goes directly up, not the first time, but the second time. I'm gonna go through that process for all of our cables here. Pulling them all the way down, and then pulling in the opposite direction until the longer bar is facing up for the second rotation. And through the magic of television, we can fast forward. 1, 2. Okay, now going back to our tool, we're gonna make sure our end effector is straight and closed, so we can poke it through the hole again. And we're gonna come back. And now to get this properly popped back in, we also want those longer bars in directly up. So to do that, we will first pull up our little bars so they have the possibility of going in. And then we can just go through here manually, pulling the cables to straighten them so that they align with the end effector. Great, and then again we can confirm that all of them are properly connected by going through our cables, pulling them one by one and making sure the corresponding joint on the tool is being moved. Great, so that's all 4. And with that, we've now changed our tool.